Imagine you're standing with a gun to your back. Only it's not a gun. It's the very people you call family. That's the crazy truth of what went down in ancient Egypt. It wasn't just a straight fight. It was a nasty game of betrayal. We're talking about the princes of the north, the Delta rulers, who made a handshake with the devil. The devil in this story? The Hyksos, invaders from across the sea who took over the top half of the country. Now, the southern guys, the real Egyptians down in Thebes, they were ready to fight, to free the land. But these northern princes, they looked at the invasion and saw a business opportunity. They thought, why fight when we can keep our comfy life and our wealth if we just play nice with the Hyksos? It's an unbelievable alliance, a betrayal of unimaginable proportions against their own blood. They actively helped the invaders, giving them intelligence, safe routes, and supplies. Their greed and desire to preserve their privileges blinded them to the cost. This decision turned them into the single biggest roadblock for the liberation army coming from the south. The southern army, full of heroes, had to fight not just the Hyksos, but their own countrymen first. It was a war that changed the course of history, but the hardest part was the backstabbing. They didn't just stand aside, they became part of the problem. Their fortified cities and knowledge of the land suddenly became tools for the enemy. What would you do if the person you trusted most suddenly pointed a knife at you? It was a devastating choice that showed the dark side of ambition and power. The small inscription on the decree, buried deep in the archives, was the key to understanding the scale of this secret that lay buried for centuries. It revealed how they provided safe harbor to the Hyksos' retreating forces. It all started calmly, everything seemed stable, and then suddenly, everything changed when the first northern prince sent his terms of alliance to the foreign king. The liberators had to win twice, once against the invaders and once against the internal enemy. It's a chilling story of how a fateful decision for personal gain cost an entire nation its unity. It makes you wonder, was the price of power ever worth the shame of treason? Their true enemy, they didn't know, was not the South, but their own reflection in the mirror. All our stories are just for fun and nothing more. It's pure fiction. It has nothing to do with real life or history. We'll catch you soon for a new story and a new adventure. Follow us and subscribe to our channel.